What's up, everybody? King of Fomo here, coming at you with your daily crypto update. In this video, we're going to be talking about the debt box and withdrawals. I'm going to be doing my first kind of conversion here, showing you guys how you can turn your NATG node tokens into USDT or whatever other cryptocurrencies you want to. A lot of you guys have been waiting on a withdrawal video, or some of you might just be confused as to how to actually do withdrawals from this thing or how to actually convert this stuff into cash. So stay tuned for the entire video. I'm going to be showing you the easiest way how to do this and the significantly harder way how to do this as well. Both are options for you guys. Before I get into that, I do want to show you guys in the news tab for the debt box right here in the August newsletter. If you guys aren't connected with this, make sure you are reading the newsletters and the Telegram and all the community stuff. But they did say here that they did a couple of burns. Particularly, we're concerned more with NATG. So the burn notice, 22 billion or million, 800 million NATG tokens were burned, never to be seen again. That's equivalent to $13.68 million. So that's the reason why you see the price of this coin sort of become so volatile and jump so much. So you can see, let me go back to the dashboard here and show you guys. So you might see that like one day NATG, the token, goes up 50%. That is an indicator that they might have done just a buy and burn of those tokens. Now, I told you guys how that works with the whole business that they're running with the natural gas. They take some of those profits that they're making in the real world, they buy their own token, and then they burn that token, thus rocketing up the price. So that's what's happening with these coins here. Now, back to the business that you guys are interested in. How do you actually do withdrawals from this? So this is what the website looks like on the desktop version, or if you just go to Google on your phone. I can go over to my wallets right here, and you'll see that I do have $265 worth of tokens here. I have a little bit of BNB, which I deposited myself, and I did a withdrawal of the natural gas token. So 357,571 tokens, valued at $263. Now, normally I would be holding this for dear life. Because the price, I do expect the price to potentially go up significantly over time. So this $200 can be worth maybe $1,000 in a couple of weeks' time. Who knows? But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to convert and withdraw that. The other thing is, before it even gets to your wallet, you're going to want to go over to the rewards tab right here. Now, again, you have to wait until you have $250. So that might be something you have to consider before purchasing these nodes. Personally, I would try to get more than one node to reach that $250 threshold a little bit faster. But if you can only afford one, then that's perfectly fine, because the price of the coins might go up over time for that to reach $250 even faster. So when you have $250 in your balance here, when it says 250, you go ahead and click on it. So let's just say that NATG was at 250. Mine's not at that because I already did a withdrawal. But you'll go ahead and click on this withdrawal button, click the amount that you want to withdraw, put your password in, and it's going to kick on over to your wallet section after you do that successfully, and you'll see it right here. Now, you'll see some options to send it out to your own wallet and do some trading on PancakeSwap, but we'll talk about that towards the end of the video as to why not to do that. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to download this app right here. It's called the Debt Box Mobile. I'll leave the link in the description below. This is sort of a quip I have. I really wish that they should have this link on their own website to avoid scams or scam apps, but I'll link you guys to the correct app so you guys don't have to worry about getting scammed on that sense. And then when you do download that app, your login is going to be pretty much exactly the same. So we'll see right here, the app looks a little different, but pretty much the same. You have your rewards here. All of my numbers are the same here: 6 NATG nodes, 4 aluminum, 1 XPLR, and 1 DLG. I think that should say 7, actually, so I'm not sure why that says 6. But nonetheless, it's mostly the same. You have your wallets here, your boxes, and your profile. Now, what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to just swap these rewards. Now, I'm not sending them out to my own MetaMask wallet, and again, I'll tell you guys why I'm not doing that a little bit later. You might run into problems if you do that. But you have the option to do that with all these tokens. You can swap them directly. So I'm going to go ahead and hit swap right here. Now I have the option to swap from BNB to debt, and I can go ahead and click on these drag down boxes, go to natural gas. It has my balance right there, and I can swap that over to USDT or BNB. I'm going to be swapping it over to USDT. If that's possible, I'll hit the max right here, and it's going to tell me exactly kind of what's going to happen here. I'm going to go ahead and hit approve. I'm going to go ahead and agree to that. It's going to require your password or a touch sensor. Let's see if my touch sensor is going to work. My fingers are a little sweaty, so I might have to pause the video and do this again. Let me go ahead and do that. All right, sorry about that. It actually worked out now. So another thing you want to check before you hit swap is make sure that you are agreeing with the exchange rate. So in this case, one NATG token is worth 0.0007 cents, vice versa. I'm okay with that exchange rate, so we're going to go ahead and swap that, and you'll see that my minimum receive is going to be $230 plus gas. Now, the other thing you want to keep in mind, guys, is you need a little bit of BNB in here for gas. So normally I just send like $1, maybe $2 over to do transactions. You don't really need more than that unless you're going to be using this wallet hardcore. So I'm going to confirm that, and again, it's going to ask for my password. So let's pause and do that again. And there we go. It says success. My swap is received, and this may take some time to process, but my USDT will be available shortly. So that is as simple as that. That is how you do a swap over here on the debt box. Those of you who are concerned about can you get your money out, well, there you have it. Now I'll show you guys the USDT in a second when this does get approved. But while we're waiting for that, I'm going to show you the alternative way to do this that's significantly more difficult. I wouldn't recommend doing this because it could you could run into a lot of issues from it. So to do this, you're going to go back over to the the DebtBox normal website, not the app. And over here, you'll notice that there are links for PancakeSwap. So it's a good idea to just check these out, because if I go to these links, I go and check out PancakeSwap, I will see that they do have liquidity on here for all of these tokens. So this is the BLGD, or the Black Gold token. They have $191,000 worth of liquidity. So you're able to withdraw that coin out and swap it directly. Black Gold is a little bit easier because they have a liquidity pool for Black Gold and BNB. Most of the other newer pools only have liquidity pools for like NATG and D.E.B.T token, which still does have liquidity. You still can trade it. It's just a little bit more difficult. So let me go down and show you guys what I mean. So if I click on the PancakeSwap link for NATG, it says $0. But if I look down a little bit further here and I click on this NATG D.E.B.T liquidity, there's $64,000 worth of liquidity here. Now, to do this, what you have to do is you have to send your tokens to your own MetaMask wallet and enable the tokens on that MetaMask wallet. Go to PancakeSwap. Like I said before, go down here to where the actual liquidity is in the D.E.B.T slash NATG liquidity pool if this thing decides to load. And then when you do that, you guys can see people are already doing trades on here. You go ahead and click on trade. Now, to do this, to go further on with this, there's a couple of other things you want to keep in mind here. You have to up your slippage to, I'd say, 10 or 11% right here. So I'm just going to do 11 right here. And you have to go down here and disable multi-hops. If you enable them, you might lose your tokens completely. So once you do this, you can enter in the amount of whatever token that you want to trade, but do keep in mind these tokens are coded a little bit differently. So if it doesn't work, do a smaller amount. So like maybe 10% smaller than your total amount in there, and it should go through nicely. From there, then you can decide if you want to do the next swap over. You can swap from D.E.B.T, the D.E.B.T token, to BNB or USDT. That's another one that does have its own liquidity available. That's a little bit easier to trade, but that's a lot of extra steps. So I highly recommend that you guys just go to the app and do it on the app if you want to do some swaps and get your money out that way. So swinging back over to the app here, you can see that I have my tokens are available. This is my USDT tokens, 232 cold hard dollars, digital dollars. So I can go ahead and do a send for that. on the app or on the website. I can send that USDT to my own wallet and reap the rewards that way. So that's how you do trading on this platform if you guys are curious. I'll leave links to the app below if you guys want to do that. If you're interested in purchasing a node finally, look at my first video that I made about this. I'll probably put a link to that video as well so you can follow all the instructions for purchasing these nodes properly. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen here. I actually kind of want to pick up a few extra nodes, maybe more DLG and XPLR, just to reach that $250 threshold a little bit faster. Bearing in mind that I am not necessarily dumping these tokens as I go. Again, you guys can do your own strategy. If you feel like you just want to hit that ROI mark as fast as possible, then by all means, you guys can hit the $250 mark and sell every single time. But we did see what happened with Black Gold as the company progressed, as they continued to do that coal and gold mining. The price of that token went up dramatically. So those millionaires that were made from holding the Black Gold token, they became millionaires from holding that token and selling it when it was a lot higher. They didn't become millionaires necessarily from dumping the token every time they hit the $250 threshold mark. But again, your strategy is your own. You don't have to do what I do. And in fact, I'm telling you not to. You know, there is risk involved with this. You can lose everything. These are coins, guys. Coins can go up in value and they can go down in value and they can become completely worthless. So do keep that in mind. This is not a guarantee by any means. All right, guys, that is everything for today. I'll give you more updates on this as I purchase more nodes. Maybe you'll see bigger numbers here next time I make a video. And, you know, hopefully we'll be stacking up these coins now. Personally, I'm not going to be selling. I'm going to be stacking them up and seeing what's going to happen with this price. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.